Alright, what's up guys? I'm Bryce.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Zuff.
And we are Real Time. Today we are back with a brand new show. Today we are starting the originals. This is Season 1, Episode 1, Always and Forever. Obviously this is a little bit different from when we normally start a new show because we know a lot of the main, or all the main characters pretty much right now going into this show because it is part of the Vampire Diaries universe. I think it was Season 4, Episode 20 of the Vampire Diaries, which we just watched, called The Originals, where everyone said it was like a little backdoor pilot episode for this show. So, yeah, I'm super pumped. It's kind of sad that, I'm sure for the most part at least, that The Originals have kind of exited Mystic Falls, at least Klaus and Elijah right now. But it is cool that they have their own show and they'll be the main characters and get to explore New Orleans and do their own thing. But yeah, a lot of people said that they even like this show more than TVD. I think they said it's a bit more like mature and interesting. So, I mean, we all really like TVD. So if we like this more than that, I can't even imagine. So I just cannot wait to get into this show.
I can't explain how excited I am for this. I love The Originals. I don't know if it how similar the timelines cross between the two, like if they correlate. Bryce was telling me that they drop back to back on when they were living air on TV, so maybe they're kind of similar. I have no clue, but I'm wondering if Rebecca's gonna be in like the first few episodes because she still is in Mystic Falls. That's why I'm just so curious if it's going to lap over each other and they have somewhat of the same storyline. But I know a lot of the actual TVD characters aren't in the originals, so I'm really excited for this though. I've heard a lot of people like this more than TVD, and I mean I can see probably why. The originals are really cool characters, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited to get into the originals. Obviously, I've seen all of TVD, so being able to watch the TVD universe and it being new and fresh is something I've been looking forward to. I never got around to watching the originals when I watched TVD. I don't know if it was all out or if it had finished at the time. I have no clue, but I've always liked Klaus, Elijah, Rebecca. Like, they're some of the best characters in TVD, so totally understand how they got their own show. I'm very much looking forward to just a new setting in general. Like, I'm so happy that we're just not going to be chilling at the Mystic Grill for however many episodes, because all TVD is right now is the Salvatore House, the Mystic Grill, and high school. So us being in New Orleans, no high school students, everyone's an adult. Like, it sounds really exciting, and all of these characters have given main character energy throughout TVD, so I'm looking forward to them actually getting the spotlight.
Alright guys, that's pretty much it though. Before we get into the show, if you guys are excited for the originals reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting close to 200k subscribers, so if you're brand new, please hit the subscribe button. It helps out a ton. Check out our links in the description as well. We got our Patreon, our Discord, and all of our social medias. But yeah, let's get into it. The Originals Season 1, Episode 1, Always and Forever. Let's go.
Come to believe that we are bound forever to those with whom we share blood. And while we may not choose our family, that bond can be our greatest strength, or our deepest regret. This unfortunate truth has haunted me for as long as I can recall.
Ooh, here we go.
MISSI, SSIPBI.
Where in hell is everyone? Deserted. To accept.
These guys are about to get their blood sucked.
What do you make of that?
Ovens.
Cool.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was cool.
That looks
Like, cool.
I think it was cool.
Oh!
That looks like Klaus.
Hey, Rebecca.
1700s Rebecca.
Can I eat him, brother?
I'd rather you didn't.
Is this when they came over to America?
What kind of hell demons are you?
We're vampires, darling. The original vampires.
Name drop.
Rebecca, Elijah, our brothers Cole and Finn, may they rest in peace.
Are we saving the best for last?
Oh,
Klaus.
half brother.
Yeah,
Ignore him, he's a
Oh, cause
you got a different daddy.
yeah.
We fled Europe and survived the siege. Would you rather I arrive hungry on the shores of our new homeland?
Would you be so good as to tell us where it is that we have landed?
Mississippi.
French colony of Louisiana,
Oh yeah, well that makes more sense.
the town they've named New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Thank you so much.
The original title screen.
Bloody business. Wow.
That's the crew they lost.
They got torn up.
It has the same TVD thing.
What brings you to the Big Easy?
I used to live here.
Really? When?
Oh, feels like.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Camille.
Moved here myself.
Camille Preaker.
I'm afraid he might have gotten himself into a bit of a bind.
Ah, they're not guest starring anymore. They're just starring.
Defiant, ill-mannered, little temperamental.
Just killed 12 hybrids.
I'm looking for someone who might shed some light on his current predicament. She works here, Jane Ann Deverell.
Well, you're too late.
Find her.
No. But I know someone who might.
She's dead, no? Like, she's just... Jane's dead?
He's the one that.
Yeah.
Klaus killed? Or, no, they didn't... How did she die?
You burn up on the grave after performing a spell.
Are you going to continue following me, Elijah? Or do you want to talk?
You know who I am.
Original vampire always wears a suit.
I'm always suited up.
Well, if he's looking for Jane Ann, he's a little late.
Deceased.
Are you telling me she's dead?
Damn, her body's just
Oh.
still out on the street?
Remember Marcel like whipped her with that shit in
I
the street.
forgot, yeah.
Please tell me that my brother had nothing to do with this.
No. Jane Ann died because she got caught doing magic.
Cause your brother said something to Marcel.
You're about to get your first glimpse of Marcel in action.
The vampire Marcel?
Things have changed since your family left town. Marcel has changed.
Well, Elijah could kill everybody here if he wanted to.
If Marcel finds out that a witch lured the originals back into town, my people will be slaughtered.
I'll have something to do about that.
Well, what have we here? I gotta tell you so.
I hate how much he smiles.
We're putting her to rest, Marcel. Leave us alone.
So, this literally takes place 30 minutes after the pilot episode or whatever in TVD.
Take the body.
What? No, stop! Stop! Marcel!
No, they said they need to put it.
Your sister's body in case maybe
Don't they need to like bury it for her spirit to rest? They
Something.
Her body won't be at peace.
Not my problem.
Is your problem?
You mean to tell me after all these years, Marcel is alive and well?
said. Is she in Mystic Falls?
Yeah.
She can be on the phone for a while.
She's gotta show up. Like, she's gotta come here.
I believe our brother's in trouble. So whatever's going on between Marcel and the witches, it's dire enough that they risk bringing an original back to town. And the witches have lured him here. I'd like to know why.
Can you imagine just being like, I don't really like this decade. Dagger yourself and then just like wake up later.
It's like when you fall asleep on an airplane and wake up somewhere else.
I'm not really feeling this time period.
You'd have to have someone pull it from you, though.
Yeah, you just be like, it's like setting an alarm clock. It's like, hey, Elijah, 5 years, wake me up.
Give me the strength to finish it.
Finish it. What is your plan?
Goodbye. We saw you get killed already.
I'm Elijah.
How the fuck did Damon and Stefan stake him when they first met? How did that happen?
So why don't you tell me what business your family has with my brother?
He used to be the scariest character in the whole universe. Until we met Klaus.
And Rebecca.
Yeah.
Klaus.
Remember when he like threw all those rocks at the window?
Oh my god, yeah.
Blew this shit up.
He went full Beast Titan on that shit.
This is sacred ground, which means vampires have to be invited in.
Interesting.
But since I'm desperate,
I feel like this is the first outside place that's been like that.
We haven't had much luck. Until my sister Jane Ann met a girl. A werewolf passing through the quarter.
Haley
In a
Lockwolf.
small town in Virginia. This special werewolf girl? She's pregnant. And the father of the child she's carrying is your brother Klaus.
It's impossible.
Think about it. They call him the hybrid, right?
Right.
I'm thinking about it. Do we think that this is gonna be like a normal pregnancy, or is she like gonna give birth in like a week or something, like something fucking crazy?
I don't know. I feel like the baby's gonna be a demon though.
Who the hell are you?
You're about to find out.
She doesn't know Elijah?
Guess not.
Elijah wasn't around during her time.
Surely she's heard the lore.
I mean, vampires are dead. They can't have children.
Perhaps if you knew my brother's story, it might explain how this is possible. If I may.
His lower half is all werewolf. That's how.
In the beginning, our family was human.
Uh-oh.
1,000 years ago now.
Little recap.
Let's just reuse some old footage.
1,000 years ago.
We were Vikings.
Here come the parents.
And for better or worse,
Oh, you got my belt, brother.
until one night, our youngest brother was killed by our village's greatest threat.
The dogs.
But with this speed, this strength, this immortality came terrible hunger. And no one felt this hunger more than Niklaus.
He's a ripper. He became a ripper.
It's nice seeing him go through this. Remember when Tyler just went through this for like fucking 3 or 4 episodes?
Oh, man. No, it's, what's his name? I forget.
It's Papa.
Yeah, what's his name, though? He had an intimidating, scary name.
Isn't it like Michael?
Yeah, it was just Michael.
Niklaus was the result of an indiscretion our mother had hidden from us all. An affair with a werewolf like yourself. Infuriated by this betrayal, my father forced our mother to cast a spell that would suppress Klaus's werewolf side, denying him any connection with his true self.
That's cool we get to actually see how this happened. They just kind of said this before.
Me.
Your dad was a dick.
Thanks, Haley.
Your family is legendary.
But you didn't know who
Yeah.
Elijah was? Questionable.
Our father hunted him, hunted us. For centuries, every time we found a moment of happiness, we were forced to flee, even here.
Michael really fucked their lives up.
That's why I brought you here.
He'll listen to
Marcel
you.
drove the werewolves out of town decades ago. Do you really think he's going to welcome a hybrid baby to the neighborhood? Convince Klaus to help us. And no one has to know about the newest member of the original family.
Is the baby gonna be born a vampire? Like, is it, what?
I don't. By genetics, it should be 1/4 vampire. We're doing Punnett squares out here.
It's like, I know that vampires don't have kids, but like, you're not born a vampire, so I guess this is a unique case.
No, it's impossible.
I said the same thing myself.
This is a lie. You're all lying. Vampires cannot procreate.
Werewolves.
We saw this too. He's like, kill the baby. I don't want it.
My sister gave her life to perform the spell she needed to confirm this pregnancy.
What a-
Because of Jane Ann's sacrifice.
I don't know if Jane Ann should have done that. Give up her life to like pretty much be a pregnancy test.
Now she's hanging out with freaking
Graham and Bonnie.
yeah.
Enough of this. If you want Marcel dead, he's dead. I'll do it myself.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why?
We have a clear plan that we need to follow.
Just let Elijah go fucking kill him.
How dare you command me?
That's what Elijah said. He doesn't like to be told what to do.
Listen.
He just listens to Elijah. It gets to him.
Not here. He dips here.
Look at him.
Kill the baby.
Like, my brother's words are speaking to me.
I think he's saying listen to the heartbeat here. And he still just does not give a flying shit.
He cares, bro. He's just a freaking stubborn guy. Look at him.
Kill the baby.
Yeah, he says some crazy shit here though.
Kill her.
Like, dude. It's crazy. If they listened to what he said,
No one touches the girl. I'll fix this.
Just like always. Rebecca and Klaus just fucking shit up.
It's a trick, Elijah.
No, brother. It's a gift. It's your chance. It's our chance.
To what?
To
be a
start over.
family.
Take back everything we lost. Everything that was taken from
all in the
us.
pocket.
All that you have ever wanted. All that we have ever wanted was a family.
Hear me out. We're gonna have one.
The original family. And we remain together.
Always and forever.
Always and forever. I will help you and I will stand by you. I will be your brother.
We will build a home.
Like, bro, if this baby is born a vampire, is it gonna age? Is it just gonna be a permanent baby? Like, how does... I'm so confused.
What if it comes out 18 years old?
Yeah, like, what? Is it just gonna turn fucking
I hope it's like
17? It's like, oh, I'm done.
like a
Not grown anymore.
Renesmee. Just a super quick aging.
Yeah.
What prevents my brother from murdering you instead of cooperating?
Show us what you can do.
Ow! What the hell?
The spell my sister performed, the one that got
Bound us together.
it linked me to Haley. So anything that happens to me
Okay, but
happens to
He
her.
just told her. He just told you guys to kill Haley.
Klaus may not care about his own child, but it's very clear what it already means to you.
Uncle
Oh,
Elijah already
taking-
cares.
Taking care of his humanity. Or taking advantage of his humanity.
You would dare threaten an original.
I have nothing to lose. You have until midnight to get Klaus to change his mind.
This party. The werewolf bites one of Marcel's people.
Hey.
You seen this before?
Marcel, I like to smile all the time.
I feel like it is like the same episode, but it's Elijah POV instead of Klaus.
This is my business. I control the witches in my town. Let's just leave it at that.
Marcel's like just so dead, right? Like eventually he's just gonna get
Eventually, I think.
so creamed.
I feel like he's gonna be in the show for a while.
He's giving me like just season 1 villain vibes. Like I feel like he's just gonna get clapped eventually.
I think he might be more powerful than we think.
You think he's a special vampire?
I don't know, he talks all this hot on Klaus. Like he's not too scared.
My home, my family, my rules.
And if someone breaks those rules,
They die. Mercy is
I'm immortal. You can't kill me. We found the one thing that can kill me.
quarter.
And you definitely don't have it.
Of the king!
Where even is the stake?
Show me some respect.
Probably at the Michelson house or something. I don't know.
In the prop room, they're just waiting to bring it back until they need it again.
Oh, this guy. Did we even know that Elijah was watching this?
No.
It's hilarious just like imagining Elijah watching other things Klaus does this whole time. He's just like, oh, man.
Not again.
who has the power now, friend?
I mean, like, under the current rules that we're aware of, there is no way to kill Klaus other than the White Oak stake. Or Elijah. Or Rebecca. Like, they're literally just can't kill him.
You could permanently get rid of him though.
With the dagger, but
also vampires can't use the dagger.
yeah.
I'm saying if you like lock him up in something and throw him to the bottom of the sea.
I feel like they'd have to volunteer for that.
Or get vervained.
I feel like, well, did they get affected by Vervain?
I don't think very much.
But I think they might start to like introduce more things maybe.
They have to, yeah. They
And
have to.
also they have all these like presumably powerful witches here. Like we know Bonnie can do crazy shit, so could do.
Elijah Michelson. No, I got it. It's all good.
Dude,
This cracks me up.
you gotta tell your vampires they don't scare the originals.
But I mean, like, you just chill out, guys. Let's cool it with the intimidation tactics.
Yeah, like let's see you do something first, actually.
We're Vampire 1 and 2. We're gonna fight you.
Klaus comes into town all nice and friendly. Then he starts looking down his nose at what I've done, like it's some cheap knockoff of one of his dumb paintings.
Damn, shots.
I assume you know that that bite will kill your friend within a matter of days. Of course, Niklaus's blood would cure him.
Damn, Elijah spilling the secrets?
As apparently the blood of the hybrid will cure a werewolf bite.
Well, we saw Klaus go and heal the dudes.
Yeah.
Return the body to Witch Jane Anne. Allow her people to put it to rest.
What do you care about the witches?
And that's my business now, isn't it?
Okay, okay.
Elijah's the dad who stepped up.
I've been proof of my intent to help you. We should be granted peace.
A gentleman. A good man.
Klaus will agree to your terms. I just need a little more time.
You had your time. It's past.
Come on.
Agnes.
Yeah, he just bought a little bit more.
Shut up, Agnes.
Have I not made clear my desire to be left alone?
Well, you demand to be left alone at least once a decade. Your words have ceased to have impact.
That child will never be born. In fact, Ailey is probably dead already.
Oh!
From this.
God will not.
Big bro, just as
Elijah.
strong as you, bro.
Don't make me say it again.
I will not let go. I will never let go.
Damn.
Oh!
Even if I have to spend eternity saving you from your own stubborn self.
Oh my goodness.
I have to beat you as father used to beat you to remind you of your own humanity.
God, it's getting personal. Whoa! Way cooler than any Stephen Damon fight that's ever happened.
Who's more pathetic? The one who sees hope to make his family whole? Or the coward who can only see the world through his own fear?
I haven't cared about anything for centuries.
Caroline? You didn't care about Caroline?
I made a promise to you. Always. Forever.
Hey, what's the title of this episode?
He's crying. I got to you, bro. Don't laugh it off. He's gonna say a dickhead thing right now.
You are a sentimental fool.
I've lasted this long in spite of it, haven't I?
Jane Ann Devereaux. Sounds like someone in like a CSI episode.
This town was my home once, and in my absence, Marcel has got everything I ever wanted.
I want to be king. A king needs his heir.
I want to be king. Tell Sophie Devereaux we have a deal.
He's a softie on the inside.
I don't really know how I feel about being a mother because I never really had a good one.
Klaus didn't have a good father,
I will always protect you.
so you guys can change the cycle.
You have my word on that.
Mom wasn't the best either. Came back and tried to kill all of them.
Marcel obviously has something that they need. They don't want him dead. There must be a reason why.
What does he have up his sleeve?
About to find out.
Whoa, who are you?
April Young.
No.
That's April Young.
I assume it's all quiet out there.
Is his girl the most powerful witch of them all?
The witches know better than to use magic. They're dangerous, and I don't want them to hurt you.
The originals, Davina. As powerful as you are, they don't stand a chance.
Oh.
He got a super witch on his side.
She's that
Davina.
powerful?
I mean, it seems to be. He needs to have some sort of wild card to make him on the same level as the originals.
His wild card is a different person being strong.
Yes. He was madly in love with him.
I have realized one massive vulnerability. One weakness that Marcel could exploit.
Rebecca's kindness.
You.
Oh.
You
Dude, are
fucker.
you kidding? First episode?
Forgive me.
Fuck you, Klaus.
No.
There is no power in love.
Well, Rebecca has to come undagger him now.
Makes you weak. Family makes you weak.
You don't deserve him.
If I'm going to win this war, I have to do it alone.
Well, I was gonna say that I'm very happy that it feels like Elijah is like the main character right now, but he just got fucking stabbed with the dagger. I mean, I know he's gonna come back, but I mean, really, for the first episode, we already have Elijah in the coffin state. I don't know, just that irks me a bit, but that is like Klaus to do some shit like that. He always feels like he has to do things alone, and that his family, he does always think that family is like a weakness and stuff, even though that is what he's wanted the entire time. And whenever Elijah's trying to give it to him, kills his brother, puts him into a coma. So I definitely agree that Rebecca's gonna have to come save Elijah. Don't know how she's gonna find out about him being daggered, but I think that makes a lot of sense for an explanation or for a reason for her to come to New Orleans.
Yeah, a lot of this episode was in the originals episode in TVD, but they, like Rob said, it was Elijah's POV. Just a kind man, really kind to Haley. I could see them maybe having like some sort of relationship in the future. Maybe Elijah just takes over Klaus's kid, stepdad. I feel like that could be a good thing to do. We're in New Orleans. It feels good. It feels really good. And Marcel has a weapon.
Yeah, I think we were all kind of wondering for a while, like, why. I think everyone was wondering, like, why the people respect him so much. Why don't we just kill Marcel, like, and take over? Because all Klaus wants to do is just kind of do what Marcel has been doing for 100 years and just take over New Orleans and have his own, you know, army kind of. Klaus has always wanted an army, but I think they kind of hinted that he has this girl, Davina. It seems like maybe a love interest, but she is a super powerful witch. She can sense when anyone else is using magic, and I'm sure she's going to be able to do things we can't even imagine. And it kind of makes sense because I think Bonnie came down here, or we learned here that expression is a thing in New Orleans, and that's what Bonnie's kind of been doing in TVD and makes her able to do anything. So I feel like there's a good chance Davina's doing that, and she's surrounded by just witches and vampires, so she probably practices more. I would imagine is a better witch than Bonnie realistically. She's living. But yeah, it was a good first episode. Like Zuff said, a little bit of repeat stuff, but that's fine. But I'm excited for episode 2, get fresh new stuff, and hopefully get Elijah back very soon. All right, guys, that is it though for this episode. If you guys are excited for these originals reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We got our Patreon, our Discord, and all of our social medias. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time for season 1, episode 2 of the originals. Peace out.